I'm going to go in depth with this so people can understand more. So there's a video I made talking about how I'm done with pro wrestling because of the background, because of the backstage politics, the favoritism, whatever the case may be. I'm going to go in depth. Now, I may seem entitled talking about this. I may seem spiteful. A lot of things I may seem or do may sound or be unnecessary. But I don't care at this point. There are many wrestling schools. There are many MMA academies all over the state, all over the country. I have my opportunities other places, and I know this because I've been speaking to people. See, we were hosting a little show at a dive bar because Cody couldn't have it somewhere, proper. See, I get pulled off to the side. I get told to not bring my belt and leave my belt behind. When that had symbolism, that IWGP title that I was carrying, there was symbolism. It was poetic. So to tell me to not bring this around is an insult to me. And Cody Croft thinks he knows about pain that I've gone through. Cody, your sister, your family, the drug abuse, all the sexual abuse, all that, I don't care. You're missing the point. You try to make it a competition on whose life is worse. You try to pull the fucking victim card on me when that was not part of the fucking conversation. Now this probably won't reach him because he has better things to do apparently. But we had to host a show and I get told to leave a belt that was just mainly about symbolism off to the side. So he insulted me dead on right there. As much as he wants to seem like the older adult, the mature one. I'm tired of everyone at that fucking school at FSW thinking I don't know what I'm talking about. Thinking just because I've been wrestling for as long as they have that I don't have good ideas. I don't have intellect. So then instantly insulted me number 2. Like I said, I may seem spiteful and entitled. But there are plenty of people that know where I'm coming from. So I know I'm not wrong. It's just I don't play by the rules when I'm trying to build a life for myself, when I'm trying to prove a point. Because guys like EJ Thugnificent, Shogun, Maserati, Fox Valentine, AJ Avon, Cody Croft, Bateman, hell, the founder, Joe DeFalco, Bodie, Young Prodigy, guys like Jimmy Jack, guys like Lazarus, Delgado, everyone. I have shared so many high fives, good jobs, good works, vice versa. I've got told I've been good. Just to find out that they don't like how I work, I can't do a hammerlock. Here's my question. Why did it take how many months of me doing it to tell me that, and no one could tell me to my face? Intimidated. Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, Ken Shamrock, Mark Mero, Cain Velasquez, Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey, amongst many others, Matt Riddle, Minoru Suzuki, many others have transitioned from MMA to wrestling. A lot of them kept their style, a lot of them changed it to fit pro wrestling. Why am I any different? I'm not saying I'm on their same level, but I'm saying my transitioning is the same. I could have stuck with mixed martial arts, making more, even as an amateur fighter. I could have stuck bare knuckle boxing in the underground streets of Vegas. I could have stuck with doing that, because at least everyone at that school, the MMA school, at the Gracie's Barra, they have a problem with you, they tell you to your face. They work harder, I might argue. See, I seen the confidence backstage. Joe's running a promotion, sure. But I'm not here to badmouth. It's called observation. Bodie walked around there like he's the hottest and greatest 16-year-old teenager wrestling in that promotion. See, everyone wants to talk about how they work hard just to do that. But here's the problem. I can be an MMA fighter any day of the week, and I can be a pro wrestler if I try hard enough any day of the week. They can't do that, vice versa. They can't be a pro wrestler and MMA fighter simultaneously. They can be a pro wrestler. They can play sports entertainer. They can play, I'm going to run through the match. I'm going to do a script. I'm going to know who wins or not. They can do that. Now, I am a pro wrestling fan for life, regardless. But because I've been a spectator and been doing it, I have perspective. But I get it's for entertainment purposes. But you still hear how people put their lives on the line. I've put my life on the line just to get on a bus to go train. But I make people uncomfortable. Why? Because I struggle. So many guys there have struggled. There have been people homeless. People quit. Why? Why am I any different? Is it because I don't fit in? Why? I haven't got a straight answer from any of those fucking snakes in that garden. And it's the same thing that happened with ACW. I get told that I don't fit in. But then it's a case of maybe $250 a month. Maybe the money, you get what you pay for. So maybe saving up and finding a better school that will accept my talent and me. Maybe that's what I need to do. Because if that place was as talented as they thought it would be, they would have more people getting more opportunities. But instead, guys like Winston, who has to run through a spot 6 fucking times, gets called the main eventer. Interesting. Because I got told in seminars by many, good work, good work, good work. And the flaws that I've been told about don't reflect the flaws that people have a problem with. See, the nickname Ripsaw came from being able to tear through barriers, tear down barriers that were thought to be impossible to get through. Wrestling's supposed to be a brotherhood, I've been told. But like I said, the guys like Fox Valentine, AJ Avon, Thugnificent, Shogun, Judah Matthews, Mondo Rocks, Robbie Litt, everyone there. I've wasted handshakes on people that I didn't even know were legit. Because if you take anyone there and put them in a cage with me, no matter how big you are, there's a realm that you're not going to know how to work in. I say I may seem entitled or I may seem better. It's not the case. The case was I was robbed an opportunity because people misunderstood me again. Because I remember all the times everyone was asking if I was coming back. Joe DeFalco and Sin asked when I'm coming back. Was that only so they could throw me in the fucking fire? I don't know if they were asking because I said I would or they actually wanted me back. Because Cody, yes, he said we can talk about this, but I don't want to talk. You pulled me aside. You disregarded my symbolism. And then you wanted to talk? And then you wanted to pull me in the parking lot to give me a lecture about your fucking rundown life? Trying to make it a competition? Let me explain something. I was at my 9th and 10th suicide attempt, and then I found wrestling. Since then, I haven't had the same ideology. I haven't had suicidal ideations. But you want to get in my face, raise your fucking little voice, without basing it, to tell me, don't do that, don't go there. It's the facts. You don't like facts? Fine. You had to tell me this outside a sleazy dive bar in Wisconsin where girls are wrestling naked, covered in blood. And you have the credit and you have the credentials to tell me how to be a pro wrestler. Because you made a unique show. Good for you. But guys like Warren and all them, I don't know who I could trust there now. So people want to say like, yes, you can talk it out. We can go back to square one. No. If everyone told me themselves, I could have talked it out. But I found out through a third party. And then, to be honest, Cody's probably the one who didn't like working with me. See, I get he may be a veteran, but I'm at the point where unless you're a veteran that's been on TV, I don't want to listen to you. Because that's what that strange relationship with FSW has done. See, because there's other schools that maybe I'd fit in at. Or I could stay mixed martial arts, but hell, my body's broken down from fighting already. Both in the ring and in the cage. And on the streets. So I don't know if physically I can go pro full-time. But if I have to break my body down and end up in a wheelchair before I'm 40, then so fucking be it. Because that's how I'm going to prove myself. I'm not going to prove myself because I make people feel uncomfortable. It's simple as this. They are intimidated by my work style. They don't want to change their style to fit in with mine. Because they can't do what I do. I can do wrestling, I can do MMA. They can't say that. They can't do pro wrestling and MMA. Because you hear all the people, they tried it. But they're not doing it back and forth. No one there went from 3 hours of MMA straight to do 4 more hours of pro wrestling training. And they want to question how I work. Grit your teeth. Simple as that. Cody, I don't give a fuck about your broken life wisdom opening up to me. That was a mistake. Because I don't need to know about your life to change my ways. See, I left that parking lot when your little gore horror event was over. I left. I tossed my belt in the fucking bushes. Smashed it. But I have to thank you. Because you and every other snake in those bushes taught me that I need to be myself. I'm stuck in my old ways, yes, but guess what, motherfucker? I'm still alive. I'm adding more ink to my body to tell the story. I'm still successful in my own ways. So apparently, my old ways is working for me. My past is my present and my future. Maybe FSW didn't deserve me. Because now success is the best form of revenge. So when I make it, not if, when I make it, wherever that is, I'm gonna look down on guys like Cody Croft, Bodie Prodigy. And if we ever cross paths in pro wrestling, when they make it big, I'll be sure, I promise you, this is a forewarning ahead of time, so the dirt sheets can pick it up, I will stiff you. As a reminder, and then you can get the flashbacks from all the times we've shared a handshake or a hug or a high five. Hell, all the times you handshaked or hugged my girl and told her how good I was. You didn't just lie to me, you lied to family. You're stuck training this new generation, and the new generation does not know that if they can't be themselves. See, the problem is I'm myself inside that ring and out of it. That's why people hate me. They're intimidated. Because they have to change and I don't. Simple. Simple. EJ gets to be thugnificent, but then he's a sweet guy outside the ring, not gangbanging. Bodie gets to be young prodigy when he's basically been handed opportunities a lot as a 14-year-old. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. Everyone was strutting backstage, looking down upon me. Because I don't show up in shorts. I show up in my gear. I show up ready. I show up as myself. They hate me because I won't change a damn fucking thing for anyone. I'm not no one's wrestling puppet. They hate me because I'm as good as I say I am, what I want to be. I have my bad days, but if people don't let me be me, I can't succeed. People try to throw obstacles, try to twist my story, try to twist me into something I'm not. I can do mixed martial arts and pro wrestling at the same time, but I haven't got the opportunity because people think they've been doing it for 20 years and it works. Guess what? I have a brain between these ears, you know? So I promise 3 things. 1, if I cross paths with anyone in the future in a wrestling ring, when we both made it, I'm gonna stiff you. Not right away, but as a reminder, because I want you to, all the times that you've wronged me or talked shit behind my back, to flash before your eyes. I want you to go through a slideshow of all the times all the snakes have spit their venom when I wasn't around. Because that's the only way you can get with your credentials. You can get credited for you being right, is when I'm not there to defend it. Fucking cowards. Promise number 2, I'm gonna make it big. And I'm gonna be me doing it. Promise number 3. Promise number 3. Simple. Manifest destiny. The name Ripsaw means I'm going to tear down any barrier or obstacle that's thrown in front of me when it seems impossible. Oh, promise number 4. Instead of cutting the head off the snake, I'm going to burn the grass where all the snakes burrow. Oh, and promise number 5. I'm going to really, really make people regret wishing I went back to square one. Because if everyone wants me to change in order to work with them, I'm going to give myself a roughneck style to where you wish I stayed the mixed martial artist. Everyone's going to wish that they never talk shit behind my back. Because like I said, they can't do what I do, how I do it, where I do it, when I do it. They're intimidated. So with that said, next time someone has a problem with me inside the pro wrestling ring, look me in my eyes. Or my third one. Tell me to my face. Not because we can talk it out. Because that way, I can punch you square between your eyes. No gimmicks needed. No predetermined winner, no script. No match run-throughs. No gimmicks. Just a simple fucking reality check. And then maybe you'll see who the fuck I am. And then you can say I made you uncomfortable. I'll show you what cutthroat is. And I don't gotta be Cody Croft to fucking do it. I'll show you how to be a prodigy. Bodhi young prodigy, not necessary. I'll show everyone true chemistry. Valentine and AJ Avon, not included. I'm a jack of all trades. So next time, talk shit, get hit.